a young lady. She said to me, my first encounters with such thoughts were when I was 18 years old. Her email really moved me. She said, I had 10 questions about God. Very serious questions. And I can tell she's put a lot of thought and contemplation into those questions. So Sayyid, here are my 10 questions. I went with those questions to our local religious leadership. And I said, can you answer those 10 questions for me, please? I don't want to lose my relationship with my Creator, with God. I love God. But I have those questions. And I cannot rest. I cannot sleep. I can no longer go about my life with those questions constantly reoccurring in my mind. She said, instead of my questions being answered, this individual called my parents saying, your daughter is hanging out with the wrong people. We believe she should be homeschooled. And we would like for you not to bring her to the masjid anymore, because she's going to be influencing our children. And we don't want a bunch of atheist kids running around. So I was banned from the Islamic Center. I was banned from the house of God. I was banned from the religious institution. When my family came to me and said, listen, why have you been banned from the masjid? I asked them. I said, those are my concerns. My own blood relatives disowned me. They stopped speaking to me. They told my mom, don't bring her to our home when she comes. We don't want to speak to her. We don't want to see her anymore. She said every time I spoke of such sentiments to my parents, they got so upset. Until one day, my father came and he said to me, you're no longer welcomed in my home. At 18 years old, I had to pick up and leave. At 18 years old, I became homeless. At 18 years old, I had to sleep in a woman's shelter. I didn't know where to go. I was lost. I was devastated. I was scared. So my 11th question to you, Sayyid, is what kind of God, intolerant, unkind God, would want me to suffer so much just because I had a few questions? Today, brothers and sisters, the issue that's driving our children to atheism, agnosticism, is not their high school atheist math teacher. And it's not the fact that they went and read scientific books. The initiation of the journey begins with the so-called religious policing, religious hypocrisy, religious superstition, religious double standards from the so-called religious institution.